Hi guys, welcome to my channel and to my Back to Beauty No Buy year. This year I'm concentrating on using my makeup and not buying any. Today's video is called If It Ain't Broke. And you may all remember the quote, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that is what we're talking about today. This is all about the products that I feel confident that I could use these products and only these products in their category and never try anything new ever again. This is kind of a bold statement, but I hope you guys will take this for what it is, and that is products that I'm completely satisfied with, products that do check all of my boxes, and so on and so forth. So, going into the first product, this is the product that inspired this entire video, and that is the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the anti-aging formula. I repurchased this in January as my category for eyeshadow primer was completely depleted, and I'm reminded of the fact that I love this primer. I love everything about it. It keeps my makeup on all day. It gives me a smooth, sticky base for eyeshadow application. It does eliminate any texture that I might have on my eyelids on any given day, and everything about it is exactly what I'm looking for in an eyeshadow primer. This is the one that I am absolutely 100% certain that I will never buy another eyeshadow primer because this is the only one that I need. I don't need to try anything new. This will last me for a very, very long time. And when it's finally all gone, I'm going to be repurchasing this one. The next product was actually a big surprise to me, and that is the Pixi by Petra Correction Concentrate in the shade Brightening Peach. Looks like this, and this is just a peachy corrector. It's not salmon, but peach. And this surprised the crap out of me because I haven't always considered myself to be someone who needs a corrector. I generally don't have a need for a corrector under my eyes. I don't suffer with dark circles. On the rare occasion that I've had a really rough night, I will use this under my eyes, but mostly I use this for discoloration on my skin, specifically right here where I do have some melasma. For a long time, I thought I had a mustache, and turns out I really have a melasma. I mean, I do still have to wax my lips, so to speak, gross, but using this, it covers up that discoloration, as well as I do have a few sunspots, and on the rare occasion that I have a healing blemish, this works for that too. It's just thick enough that it stays in place, but it's also emollient enough that it's not drying or hard to apply or anything like that. So as long as Pixi is making this product, I will be repurchasing it because this is an amazing product. Let's talk about a primer. Now, according to my no-buy rules, I cannot repurchase this product once I use it up until I finish the other product in its category, but this is the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer, and for me it checks all of those boxes. It is what I'm wearing under my foundation today. The foundation we will get to in a moment, but this does mattify. It helps keep my makeup on all day long. It is cooling, and I do feel like there is somewhat of a perfecting quality to this primer. It smells amazing, which of course is not a reason to keep buying it, but it definitely doesn't hurt anything. I love this primer. I can get away with very little of it. I only apply it in my T-zone, and I do currently have 2 little samples, and when I use these up and I finish off the other products that I have in its category, I will be repurchasing this one, and I know I will not have a need for another one. Next, let's talk about base products. So the first one is my favorite BB cream. If you've been on my channel for a little while, you may know which one I'm going to mention, and that is the NYX BB cream. I have mine in the shade Natural, although I do think in the winter I could go back to the nude shade and that this would suffice for the rest of the year in terms of shade. But in terms of a BB cream, which is a very lightweight and hydrating foundation, this is the only one I will ever need. I have already finished one tube of it. This one is probably more than halfway gone. And it checks all of my boxes. It gives just enough coverage to my skin that it evens things out and gives me a nice natural canvas for the rest of my makeup. When it's set down, I don't have any issues with it moving on me or breaking up on my skin throughout the day. It's very, very easy to apply. I find it works with either a sponge or a brush. So for me, I don't feel the need to ever try another BB cream. If it ain't broke, why fix it? This one checks all of my boxes, and I will continue to repurchase it as long as NYX is making it. Another foundation that won't surprise you guys if you've been here for a while, it was a JourneyInBeauty winner in 2018, and it continues to be the foundation that I reach for every single day, and that is the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. I wear mine in the shade LN4. It is what I'm wearing today, and you can see that it looks very skin-like. I do have it set with a small amount of translucent powder, but overall that's not entirely necessary. I do feel like it dries down to a demi-matte finish, very skin-like, but not dewy and not 100% matte, which is definitely a sweet spot for me when it comes to foundation. It also includes SPF 20, which I don't rely on, but extra SPF never hurt anyone. And you know, it claims to be for all skin types. I can only speak to my skin type, which is combo leaning normal at this point in the year. And I actually love, I know some people don't, but I actually really love the doe foot or the buck foot applicator, as Emily Noel would say. I find that this really speeds up the process. I find that this prevents me from wasting any product. It seems like with a pump, there's either not enough product out or there's too much product out that I can't put back. So I love that I can just apply this where I want it and how much I want it, and there's no excess to be wasted. The other thing I like about this foundation is that I like it both with a sponge or a brush, just like the BB cream. I do think I prefer this applied with a brush, which I just discovered recently, but it still looks beautiful and maybe even a little bit more natural when sheared out with a sponge. To find a holy grail foundation that comes from the drugstore, yes, this is on the higher end of drugstore foundations, but it's still half as much as the It's CC cream or other foundations that I really have enjoyed. Talking about setting our foundations, the last product that I will ever need in this category, and it was a category I kind of counted out originally, and that is loose powder. And you probably are going to guess what I'm going to say, but it is the Laura Mercier loose translucent setting powder. This is a holy grail for a lot of people, and this is an instance where the hype was real, and for me, totally legitimate. This product is perfect. I have tried a lot of loose powders in the past, and of course there are others that will do the job for me. However, this one sets my makeup in place without adding any coverage. It keeps it set all day, keeps my makeup from moving around on me. I don't find any shine, and best of all, it continues to make my skin look like skin. I just love this. There's Nothing else that compares for me. I'm currently panning a translucent powder from Makeup Forever, and it's just reminding me every day how much I love this product. This next product is a product that I use for a very specific use in my makeup routine. And this is a product that for my health and well-being is the only product that I will ever use for this purpose until they don't sell it anymore, which I can't imagine. And you've heard me speak on it before. MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus is the only setting spray that I will use to foil eyeshadows. This is definitely a light on ingredients product. It's a lot of water and glycerin, and it does have a fragrance, but here is what is fantastic about this. It has no alcohol in it, and it doesn't irritate my eyes in any way, shape, or form. It absolutely helps foil the shadows beautifully, and I don't use this for setting my face. I could. It would serve the purpose of setting down the powders, if not extending the makeup, but I only use this for foiling eyeshadows, which does make it a decent investment for me. I have 2 of these. This one's finally getting low, but I've had this for almost a year, and I did purchase it at half price. Therefore, this is very economical for me because I only use it for foiling eyeshadows, and because it's the only setting spray that I have found for using with foiling eyeshadows that doesn't irritate my eyes. This is the one that I will purchase forevermore, or until the apocalypse comes and they no longer make MAC Fix Plus. However, on the setting spray note, there is one that I love for setting down the powders on my face, and it is the one that I believe I will continue to purchase forevermore. Now, none of these are counted out completely. I do have a beauty channel. There are going to be times in the future, specifically after my no-buy year, that I might want to try something new. But this is the one that I will continue to repurchase, at least through my no-buy year, because of several factors. This is not the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. This is the Mario Badescu Facial Spray with aloe and what have you in the scent Orange Blossom and Sage. And I love it. I like all of the different scents that I've tried or that I have smelled. I have personally owned the cucumber one and used it up. I have smelled the rose and the lavender at the store, and those would be fine for me as well. I specifically love this scent because it's like it was made for me. I love citrus and herbal smells. But the main thing that I like about this one is, one, it's very inexpensive for a good amount of product, and 2, it does the job. I did remember that I have the actual bottle, so I'll show that to you now. But this is 4 fluid ounces, and this was $7 at Ulta. But for $7, and this will last me for a long time, especially because I've put it in this bottle, which has a very, very fine mister to it, which is what I prefer. I would rather saturate my face using a very fine mist than the actual spritzer on this one, which is not a bad sprayer, but I feel like I have to be a little bit more cautious if I don't want to end up with droplets or oversaturating my face. Again, this product does not have alcohol in it, which is another reason why I like it. Denatured alcohol or alcohol denate or any of the other names that it comes under is a product that really irritates my skin, and rightfully so. Our skin does not like products that pulls the moisture from the skin, and that's what products with alcohol do. Now, there are products that are meant for makeup longevity that do have alcohol in them for that purpose, but for a facial mist, for setting down the powders on my face, I don't need that, especially on a daily basis. So I do love this product, and I will continue to purchase this one for the method that I use it. Last product is an eyebrow pencil, and I feel really, really good about this product being the one that I continue to purchase. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown. I've spent quite a bit of time now searching for the right eyebrow pencil. This is $10, but the main reason why I love this pencil, it is the exact right shade for my brows. Now, I do have it at my brows today, but I have another product that is making my brows look super dark, or darker than I normally make them look. Anyhow, the problem that I run into when I'm looking for like a medium brown brow pencil is that it's too warm. My hair is not a warm shade, it is a cool shade of brown. But overall, I like a cool brown shade for filling in my brows, and this one is it for me. I love the little micro tip on here. This is definitely my preferred type of brow pencil, and it does have a nice skinny spoolie on the other side as well. Obviously not a deal breaker if a pencil doesn't have a spoolie, but I love it if it does. So for $10, and for the fact that it is the exact right shade for my brows, I will continue to purchase this pencil until I can no longer find it. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing all of the products that I would happily use for the rest of my life, because after all, if it ain't broke, why fix it? And on that note, I hope all of your makeup days are absolutely beautiful makeup days, and I will see you in my next video soon.